Good evening. Tonight we have a box of 1992 Leaf Series 2 in search of the highly sought after hot garbage that is 1992 Leaf. Let's not kid ourselves. There's really nothing in here. As far as rookie goes, maybe Jeff Kent, or as far as the gold rookie inserts, Raul Mondesi, that's pretty much it. So this is, like I said, once again, a nostalgia trip here. We're not going to make any money off this box, but we are going to have some fun. So with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at the Beckett from back in the day. All right, tonight we have the November 92 issue with good old Tom Glavine on the cover. And his 88 Fleer card there. And this is Series 2, so this is card 265 and on. So we'll look here at 92 Leaf. You'll see there, complete Series 2 set, $25, $50, and going up if you had both of them. The black gold inserts you see there 4 times to 7 times. The parallels there, because there is one per pack. So we'll take a look. Remember, card 265 and up. So you see there, basically it starts at the greatest of all time, unfortunately. Or fortunately, depending how you look at it. Jose Canseco. And a shout out to Ripping Vintage. Just opened up a package he sent me of some great Canseco cards in the latest mail day video that I posted earlier. Thanks again. Shout out to Ripping Vintage for those cards. Appreciate it. And you'll see here we got Eric Karros there, $1.50. And then we got to turn the page and see what's left over. All right, we got there Travis Fryman up top $1, Frank Thomas $3, Reggie Sanders going down at $1. Pat Listats rookie $1.50 and hot. Griffey Jr. $2. Dave Justice 75 cents and rising, a hot one. Jeff Kent rookie card there 40 cents and going up. Dave Fleming going down at $1.75. Who the hell is Dave Fleming? I don't even remember a Dave Fleming, but hey, he's going down, and something tells me he kept going down after this one. But that's for another day. And unfortunately, Beckett doesn't consider Leaf, I guess, a mainstream set, so there is no listing in the newest Beckett of the Leaf sets. Have to wait for the yearly almanac, I guess, to take a look at those if you want to go by Beckett. Or you can always go by the sold listings on eBay, but I highly doubt you'll have very much trouble picking up any of these cards on eBay if you did want them. They should be very plentiful. Box still going for about $20, $25 if you do some searching. You might even find it for a little bit less if you get lucky. We'll go ahead and get this box opened up, be back in a second, and get to ripping. All right, we're back. Let's go ahead and get started on these cards. Appreciate you guys joining. Make sure you click that subscribe button, notification icon, etc., etc. Put in your blood type, social security number, bank you use, etc., etc. The usual stuff. All right, and we'll start off here. We got Barry Jones and our black gold insert, Dave Burba, a hot one. Of course, going every which way, really. Ellis Burks. Oh, come on with this crap. Eric Bell. Lou Whitaker. Mark Gubaza. What do we got there? Is this a checklist? Ooh. Basically a filler card. Just what you always wanted as a kid. We got Gary Sheffield to end the pack. Try to keep this moving along. Hopefully the packs will cooperate tonight and not make you look like a drunken fool. All right, we got Mark Whitten. And then we have, looks like a gold rookie. Or gold foil, I should say. Black gold. Mitch Williams there. Just happened to be backwards in the pack. Wanted to be different. Mike Bilecki. Paul Miller. Gene Larkin. Bobby Witt. Ryan Hickerson. Okay. All right, some of these cards here don't separate as easily. They're not bricked, but they're just not very smooth, so they don't slide apart like you'd hope. You got Wade Boggs there. And Tim Wallach, perennial all-star in the 80s with the Expos. Joe Carter, and of course, let's see, what do we got here? We got nothing because I can't get them separated. A little bricking there, I guess. Scott Radinsky. George Bell. Jose Melendez. Greg Olson, a hot one back then. Benito Santiago. Mike Boddicker and Fred McGriff. It'd be nice if they all open like this. Alright, Jim McNamara. We got Brian Downing, gold foil insert, gold whatever you want to call it. Gold junk insert. But they're worth 4 to 7 times, so 4 to 7 times of nothing is still nothing. But I guess if you're creating a set, you'd much rather have the black gold parallel than the regular. It's better to have 4 to 7 times nothing than nothing. Then we got Dave Steve. And we got Tommy Green. Damon Berryhill. Walt Weiss. And Joe Carter. Pat Listach rookie there. Would have been a hot one back in the day. Now it's worth nothing. Barry Jones and Julio Valera. Hope everyone is doing well tonight, staying warm. I know a lot of the country's going through some cold weather right now. We usually call that winter. But, you know, a lot of people aren't used to it. Our first gold insert rookie, Dave Silvestri. You know, back then, this was, you know, inserts weren't the norm. So to get something like this, even though he may not have been the rookie year after, it still was a big deal. You know, Donruss had just gone with the Diamond Kings as inserts, so, you know, inserts were rare. Kevin Moss there, next coming of Babe Ruth. Rafael Palmeiro and Randy Johnson. I wonder if you could actually call someone the big unit today, or would like the woke crowd want to cancel it because it was insulting to women. I don't know. Uh-oh, right on top of the pack. There he is, the greatest of all time.
Here's Jose Canseco, who looks like the Silver Surfer, sort of a comic book hero. Huge, muscular. Whoa, wow, did he crush that one? Jose Canseco off the facade of the upper deck. Welcome to the Bronx.
So we'll have to make room for him here because he's got a landscape card, I guess you could say. And then we have Mark Goop as a gold. We got Sheffield, Incaviglia, Kevin Seitzer. And we got another Fred McGriff. Lance Parrish. Troy Affiner, okay. He was a top prospect, never. Well, maybe he was, I don't remember. Gary Pettis. All right, Wheaties. You said you love these cards here. You should be blowing up the comments then how much, you know, you're enjoying this. You said you love 92 Leafs, so here we are. Ruben Sierra, the man who was traded for Canseco. Tom Glavine, another Fred McGriff. This makes the third Fred McGriff, I think, so far. John Smiley, Sid Fernandez. Sid Fernandez is so big, you don't really need 3 cards. He was the equivalent of like 3 people, so like one Sid Fernandez was like 2 normal players. Gary Pettis. Can I get like some Griffey Jr. black gold ones or Canseco, you know? Oh, there we go. He's got a Griffey Jr. That's a nice card as a kid. Put him up front. It's probably going to be one of the better cards we get. Cliff Brantley. Then we got Scott Scudder, Mitch Williams, Alex Cole, John Kruk. John Kruk was always pretty funny. These cards open up pretty good. Getting spoiled now. The next box I open up, I'm going to struggle with, and you guys will sit there and laugh at me the whole video. Unless we got another gold insert coming up, or a rookie there. What do we got here? Hubie Brooks. Oh yeah, another top-notch insert there. Or black gold one. Brian Downing. Jack Clark. Kevin Moss again. Glavin. Rick Trilasek. Terry Steinbach. Jose Melendez. Got a nice Rick Trilasek. Gold rookie insert. You know, gold rookie inserts were definitely big back then, and it's definitely a cool concept. It's just a shame that no one good wound up being in them. Well, I mean, you got Raul Mondesi. I mean, that was about it in Series 2. I think Series 1 had Ramon or Pedro Martinez, maybe. I forget who else. Got a box of that sitting over on the shelf, too, so, you know, eventually we'll get to that one. But I don't think there was a whole lot, you know. Remember 91 Leaf, the gold rookies were a big deal. I still got a bunch of those and top loaders from back in the day. Thought they were the greatest thing. Ramon Martinez. There's no way we got a Ramon Martinez, and then we did, didn't we? We got a Ramon Martinez, and right behind was the black gold insert of Ramon Martinez. Go figure. Was it Jeff Kent rookie? I guess that's probably a pretty good one. A lot of people think he's on the borderline of being a Hall of Fame player. Another Pat Listach rookie. Danny Jackson. And no, it's not a Danny Jackson car. A nice Wade Boggs black gold one. That's pretty cool. At least we get a nice star Hall of Famer. David Justice, Vander Wall, Saberhagen, Kevin Moss again, Dave Burba, David Wells, the Boomer. Okay, Boomer. I wonder if people blow him up with that, like he's walking down the street and they're just like, okay, Boomer. And he gets, you know, gets annoyed, wants to start fighting people because everyone keeps going, okay, Boomer. I mean, it's just as bad as the women that have the name Karen now, you know? So, that's got to suck to have the name Karen. Another Saberhagen. Good collation here in this box. You know, I get all these multiples, you know. Like, why can't I get multiples of, like, black gold Griffey Juniors or black gold Canseco, you know? You always get multiples of, like, garbage. Nice Brian Jordan action shot. It's a pretty cool card there. And a nice checklist behind him. I mean, how many Dave Burbas can I get? That's what I'm saying. And Gary Pettis. And then you got Dale Murphy. Very odd to see him in a Phillies uniform. But Dale Murphy should be in the Hall of Fame. And Harold Baines shouldn't. So yes, screw Harold Baines. So he should not be in the Hall of Fame. Especially when people like Dale Murphy aren't. Damn Veterans Committee screwing it up. Guess I just feel that, I mean, if they were that good to get in, they should have got in the first time. I mean, hell, they're given, I think, 15 years to get in. And if over 15 years, enough people can't vote for you, then you don't belong in the Hall of Fame. I mean, you got people like Harold Baines in there, but even as much as I hate Bonds, it's like you're saying Bonds isn't a Hall of Famer, even without steroids. as much as I can't stand them. Nice Greg Maddux. I guess we can put Greg Maddux in the back there. But then you got someone like Harold Baines, the epitome of a compiler, who was never even probably the best player on his team. Speaking of Bonds, I guess there he is now. We'll put him in the back row because that's where he belongs. Just because he was a douchebag. Eric Karros, I guess, was a hot one back in the day. Yeah, so I'm pretty opinionated about certain players, you know. Don't really shy away from letting people know either, at least on the videos, you know. Another Gary Pettis. Can't do enough without Gary Pettis, so got plenty of him. Wish I PC'd Gary Pettis. I'd be on cloud 9 right now with all the Gary Pettis cards I'm getting. Nice Ryan Sandberg there, action shot. Jose Offerman, Franklin Stubbs, and Lance Parrish. All right, oh, we got another gold rookie. Chad Kruger, Rick Cerone. That's what I want, my black gold there. Gary DiSarcina, gold rookie insert. Like I said, we're not going to find a whole lot with those. Raul Mondesi is the only real one worth noting in there that someone might actually want, but another Barry Bonds. And that's it. Keeping it going. Man, I love these packs. They open so great, man. I wish every pack opened as easy as these. Mike Pagliarulo. Ruben Sierra. I guess that's not bad for a black gold one. You know, at least he's what you consider a star. Not a common, at least. Well, I mean, he's really a common as far as value, but at least he was a good player. You know, perennial all-star. You know, footnote in the Canseco trade. He was traded along with a couple other pitchers. But I mean, who is good enough to be traded, you know, 1v1 for, you know, a player such as Canseco? You know, nobody. So, it's no slight to Ruben Sierra. We got Carlton Fisk. And we got, a nice one there, Randy Johnson, black gold. It's a pretty good one. Put the big unit in the back there. Not literally, because that would hurt. Hopefully nobody gets that. Okay. All right, Jeff Kent. Another Jeff Kent rookie. You got a Wade Boggs base card. Travis Fryman, another hot one from back in the day. Wes Chamberlain. Pretty cool Deion Sanders card. Always like Deion, still do. He's hilarious. So especially on the NFL Network. Remember buying his CD too back in the day, in '95. John Smiley, got a nice Eric Davis as a Dodger. Another one where it's just hard, not hard, but just odd to see him in a different uniform than a Reds one, because you remember him from his heyday, you know, as a Cincinnati Red. So when you see someone in a different uniform like that, it just doesn't seem right. Gary Sheffield. It's kind of like seeing Canseco in a Red Sox uniform. Always odd because, you know, growing up, just never liked the Red Sox. And then he got traded to the Red Sox. It's like, what the hell? A little bricking there. Got Dave Steve there. Moises Alou. Todd Zeal. And a Wally Joyner as a Royal. Another odd one. Another Leaf header card. I guess this is probably card number 1 or in the set, or I don't know. A filler card. Another Sheffield. Another Dave Steve. Great collation in these. Pat Listash rookie and Saberhagen. Like I said, you can't beat how these packs open. All right, another Gold Leaf rookie. Jose Melendez, and then we got Donovan Osborne. Like I said, we're not going to find anyone great in that insert set. I mean, the checklist is probably worth more, but under Greg Vaughn, Brett Barbary, Eric Davis again, Jack Morris. Good one on the cover there, Tom Glavine. Omar Oliveras, gold leaf insert or parallel. Another Gary Pettis, can't have enough. Oh, Fred McGriff again. Barry Jones, Melito Perez, Rich Gosh is there. Rich Gossage, can't even talk. Alright, Lee Guterman. And then, who do we get here? Gary Varsho. Gold parallel. Or black gold parallel, I should say. Carlton Fisk. Got Craig Biggio there. Nice one. We got another Benito Santiago. Hope everyone is still awake. I know this is pretty exciting. Bernard Gilkey, Chris Gwynn. It seems like we just saw these cards, but Albert Bell. I think it's the first time seeing him tonight. Mike Gardner. Randy Bush. No, not going there. Greg Swindell. We got Mike Maddox, and who do we got here? Rafael Palmeiro. Gold, or black gold parallel. Another one of those damn cover cards again. I don't know how many of those things up. We got Randy Bush again. We've got Bush.
Wow. We've got Bush.
Another Sheffield. Tom Glavine. Tettleton. Dave Steve. Ramon Martinez. Tim Wallach. And then Galarraga as a Cardinal. Galarraga was overrated too, I believe. I'm sorry, but I could hit the ball 500 feet at Coors Field. I mean, just like Larry Walker's stats were inflated because of that park. Kind of take everyone that plays in Colorado with a grain of salt. I'm not saying they're not good players, but I mean, you can't tell us that that park doesn't affect their numbers either. Usually their home and away splits prove it. Very rarely do you get a player whose numbers are the same, or that at least don't show a clear advantage to playing in Coors Field. A nice Jim Thome there, early in his career. Oh, I dropped the cards. Good thing they're not worth crap. Oh, making a mess over here. Melito Perez. Oh, Storm Davis, black gold parallel. Let me get that one in a top loader and send off to PSA. Bobby Bonilla, greatest contract ever signed. I mean, you have to give him credit for that. I mean, it was a brilliant move financially. This not for the Mets, but then again, the old Mets ownership didn't make a whole lot of brilliant moves financially. It's probably why they're now the old owners of the Mets. Sid Fernandez and Jack Morris. Okay, black gold there. Could be worse, I guess, than Tino Martinez, Jose Offerman, another Biggio, another Tim Wallach, Travis Fryman, Rafael Belliard, Glenn Davis. You know, good star pack, I guess you could say. Doug Strange, another Dave Burba, and a Gary Pettis with Dale Murphy there coming up the rear. I mean, you can never have enough Dave Burbas or Gary Pettis cards. You know, I guess if you're short on kindling for your fireplace. Kevin Brown. And then a Mike Maddox. Can I get the other Maddox as black gold, I guess? Nope. Gotta get Mike Maddox. Ozzie Smith there. Another Travis Fryman. Gotta love the collation. Rick Sutcliffe, Jeff Schaefer. Just what I wanted. Jeff Schaefer. Brian Jordan again. Kevin Ward, another Fred McGriff, Wade Boggs, Tommy Green, Todd Worrell, Moises Alou, all right, we got Mickey Tettleton, Stan Belinda. Man, I'm really lucking out with these. Oh, we got another gold rookie insert. Ed Martell. Nice. I should really get that in a card saver. Get it ready for my bulk submission to PSA. Maybe I'll try and get a PSA 10 set of all the gold rookie inserts. Spend like $200 on it, have it be worth $20. George Bell. I guess this is 1987, that would be worth something maybe, but unfortunately it's not worth a whole lot now. What do you guys think about them dead in the ball for this coming year? Because there's too many home runs. I think that would be kind of counterproductive to business because, you know, the home runs are what makes everybody get into the game. You almost expect them to do the opposite. Cliff Brantley. Yes. Storm Davis, another Brian Jordan looks like. Brady Anderson. Nice Frank Thomas there. First time seeing him tonight. I guess we'll put Frank Thomas up front, move Wade Boggs to the back there. Oh, sorry. Dropped Luis Rivera. Please forgive me. All right, last pack of this box of wonderful 1992 Leaf Series 2. And we start off with a Craig Biggio on the top. Let's see what we get for our black gold insert. Craig Swindell. Fitting end. to our black gold inserts, or parallels, I should say. Greg Swindell. Marquise Grissom. Another Travis Fryman. Got Bernard Gilkey, Rick Sutcliffe as an Oriole, very odd looking, and Jim McNamara. All right, so that finishes up this box of wonderful hot garbage that we call 92 Leaf. You know, got the cards. I mean, other than the inserts, we didn't get all the gold rookie inserts, of course, but we did pretty much get everything else. Got a, Canseco, got a Frank Thomas, Griffey Jr., some Jeff Kent rookies. A couple of decent, the black gold parallels. Got a, Randy Johnson, Wade Boggs. But that's pretty much it. So I appreciate you guys hanging in there, staying awake, drinking coffee, taking shots of mess, whatever you got to do to keep awake through these videos. I appreciate it. And I will see you in the next one. Have a great night.